Welcome. Today we're going to talk about what it was like to be a teenager in the 90s compared to being a teenager today. It's a story about how life has changed, especially with culture, technology, and social life. Let's start with the 90s. Imagine this. Teenagers would hang out at the mall, listen to music on cassette tapes, and play video games on their Nintendo 64 or Sega Genesis. They would spend hours talking to friends on the phone or chatting on AOL Instant Messenger, waiting for that funny dial-up sound to connect. It was all about being together, face to face. Friendships were built in person, and everything felt more personal. Now, let's look at today. Social media is everywhere. Teenagers connect through platforms like Instagram and TikTok. They share their lives online and communicate through messages, emojis, and videos. While this helps them stay in touch with friends, it can also be tough. There's pressure to look perfect and get lots of likes. Sometimes they can feel alone even when they're connected to many people. Technology has also changed a lot. In the 90s, if you wanted to play games, you had to be with your friends in one place. Today, teenagers can play games with friends all over the world. They can talk, strategize, and have fun together online. But this can lead to problems too, like spending too much time in front of screens or facing online bullying. Let's talk about culture. In the 90s, music and fashion were important. Teenagers listened to bands like Nirvana and hip-hop artists like Tupac. They wore flannel shirts, baggy jeans, and platform shoes. It was a way to express who they were. Today, music and fashion have also evolved. Teenagers still use fashion to show their personality, but they also follow trends from influencers online. They care about social issues like climate change and equality, and they often use social media to speak out. In many ways, being a teenager is still the same. Young people want to find their place in the world, make friends, and discover who they are. But the way they do this has changed. While the 90s were all about in-person experiences, today's teens live in a digital world that connects them to global issues and ideas. As we look at these differences, it's important to remember that both generations have their own challenges and joys. Whether in the 90s or today, teenagers are just trying to figure things out and find their voice. By understanding both sides, we can better support the youth of today as they create their own paths, building on the experiences of those who came before them.